Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
And we're back bringing you all our thoughts happening on... Why do I keep messing up the beginning? And we're back bringing you all our thoughts on everything happening in nerd culture. It's just us again this week. James, do you think Jaja gets a shout out of shame this week?
He told us last minute.
He told us only because I asked. Otherwise, when would he have told us?
I've been shamed for less.
I don't think that's true. Yes. So Jaja is not here because he is not home. He's in Arizona. I'm assuming he's stuck because of the storm. I'm not sure, but he told us his flight. I'm assuming he didn't say that specifically, but there is like a big winter snowstorm going on right now. Is it snowing over by you, James?
It's actually still snowing right now.
Yeah, it's snowing right now over here too. How much are you guys supposed to get in Virginia?
Man, it's been changing by the day. So at first it started off, it was like 20 to 28 inches. Now, yeah, it was insane at first. They were shutting everything down. Let me see what the most recent estimate is, but it's definitely not even going to be 20 inches. But yeah, it's quite a bit.
Yeah, I've heard different things for New York as well, like New York City. I've heard like 16, which is a lot because New York City has not seen that much snow in a long time. So if it actually is that much, that is very surprising to me.
Yeah. So it says we got 11 inches in the last 6 hours, and then it's supposed to be at least another inch in the next 24 hours. But yeah, it's like a sleet coming down right now, so I don't see that piling up.
Okay. Yeah, ours is like all snow. Like it's just snow.
Yeah.
Which is what I like. I hate when it's sweet. Yeah. Which is cool. I mean, this is a cool winter because it snowed a lot and it hasn't snowed this much in previous years. And I like the snow, so I'm happy.
Only it could have happened during the week.
I know. Well, it's not like you can work from home, right? I bet you're gonna work
some
from
stuff.
home.
Yeah, some stuff I got to do from in the office.
Okay. Are you working from
tomorrow? Definitely not. I don't think the roads will be clear enough because it's like a layer of ice about to be over top. So
yeah,
I don't want those problems.
Yeah, true. I'm also working from home tomorrow, but it's not going to be fun because I have meetings all day. So it's not going to be a relaxing day for me. Anyway, Jaja's leading the year for points in shout out or shame. I think he has like 10 or 12 at this point. So
yeah.
Sorry, Jaja. Also, we're going to shame him next week. We're going to ask him if he bought his MegaCon ticket. And if he didn't, he gets a shout out of shame.
If you're listening, go ahead and pull that link up, Jaja.
Yep. But if you're just tuning into the podcast for the first time, welcome. Make sure to subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your podcast listening app of choice, as well as subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. Really trying to grow our YouTube numbers. So if you want to just head over there and give us a subscribe, that would be great. Apologies last week. We did not have a video episode. Well, we had an episode on YouTube, but it was just audio, which I apologize for. We experienced some technical difficulties with our recording app. So hopefully those issues do not persist this week, and we will have a video episode up for you all again. Thank you for bearing with us. But yes, give us a subscribe on our YouTube channel. James, what have you been up to?
A whole lot of binging going on here. So gaming-wise, still playing Arc Raiders, having a lot of fun. I'm mostly knocking out missions and stuff like that. So I usually play solos. Solos is a lot more friendly. People work together to, get tasks done and stuff like that. I played a couple games of trios, but usually it's like a random feel because, I have one friend that plays with me. So if he's not on, I'm playing with random people if I do go into trios. So I try to avoid that just because, one, it's pretty much just a straight PvP game at that point. And then two, yeah, your trios, they usually don't, like some of them might not have a mic. And then like, how are you working together if people aren't even talking to each other?
Not talking, yeah.
Yeah. Marvel Rivals, of course. New season. Almost made it to Diamond rank. So we'll be there. We'll be there shortly.
Okay.
Manga-wise, Dr. Stone, I started getting caught back up on Chainsaw Man. I'm probably like 5 chapters behind, and One Piece I'm maybe 3 or 4. But yeah, Dr. Stone, I got a binge goal. Actually, I'll mention that a little bit later. JoJo's been watching. I'm on part 3 now. So the current active Joestar is my boy Jotaro Kujo.
Oh, we're on the same season. I have the season that I stopped on that I have to pick up from. Yeah.
Yeah, and I watched Vigilantes and JJK, so up to date on those. Oh, and I finished my book, The Death of Expertise. So
nice.
Boom, 1 book down this year so far.
Nice.
Will I finish 12 other more? We'll see.
Probably.
I got one that I plan on reading, but I'm also reading Dr. Stone. So we'll see how that goes. But also, I got this extremely tough jacket that I would like to show you guys. So if you're not on the YouTube, check us out on YouTube.
Check us out.
So you can see how fire this is. So we got Dragon Ball.
Yes, I saw this on Instagram.
Yep, it's all Sherpa lined. The
Nice.
sleeve, different Dragon Ball decorations here. And this is
Nice.
tough graphic on the back.
Nice.
Yeah. Shout out Toriyama. But it's a collaboration with this company called Breeze. So it released on, it was like January 3rd or 4th that it came out. So of course, sold out immediately. Someone said it restocked, but it restocked at a higher price, which is insane if that's actually true. But I was able to get my hands on it, of course. So
Nice.
yeah, definitely extremely fire. But my last 30 thing, I kind of mentioned it last week. I was trying to do like make an app or use coding agents or AI agents to make an app to track my anime progress. Pure coding. This is not AI. So it's call it Animeter. Like, you know, like odometer, speedometer,
Yeah.
barometer. So like anime meter. But it's like a pacing app to track my progress. So
Nice.
right now, here is what it looks like.
Okay.
So in Dr. Stone, I got the tabs for Dr. Stone and then a search tab. So Dr. Stone, quick track. I'm on, there's 236 chapters I got to read. I'm currently on 49. I can set a target date, completion date. So let's go in here. For Dr. Stone, I like to be caught up by the time that it starts a new part. Calculate. Oh, wait, did I hit that button? Yeah, I did. All right, and then boom. It's probably backwards, but it shows the pace needed by day or by week. So right now I got to read 2.83 chapters a day or 19.83 chapters a week of the remaining 187. So yeah, works pretty well.
Nice.
But I also got a tab for JoJo's too. So JoJo's, out of the 190 episodes, because it's multiple parts, this part was super tough because it's not just one season of JoJo's on the AnyList app because I use their API backend. So I even have the breakdown by part. So part 1 I completed. It's just called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure TV on the website. Part 3 is what I'm rewatching right now. So it just shows rewatching Stardust Crusaders. But yeah, I'm on episode 27. If I want to be caught up by the 19th, because that's when Steel Ball Run comes out, I got to average just over 3 a day. Yeah.
3 episodes
Real
a day.
technology going on here.
Wow.
But I mean, I've been averaging that. Actually, yesterday I didn't watch any at all because I don't know why, but I just didn't. So it actually increased a little bit. But yeah, I do for sure plan to be done on time. But now I have this that I can check. Like, all right, how much do I have to? What kind of pace do I need to be reading and watching to get caught up on time? So
that's
dope.
awesome.
Yeah.
Are you gonna publish this app, or is it just for you right now? Just for your
well, I mean, technically it's published. It's on the internet, but my information is pre-filled because I was the only person that cared about using this. But I mean, there is a search feature, so you can search up different anime names on the thing. So I mean, it works for pretty much anybody. But yeah, if you guys want to use it, hit me up. I'll send you a link. It's a crazy long link. So
do I have to go? Oh yeah, I wanna use it. Send me the link.
I'll send you the link.
Yeah, that's awesome. Look at you.
Yeah, you can
said you were
search
gonna do it, and then
any anime name. It'll give you. Let's say you want to watch One Piece. Of course, that was the pre-filled. Hit enter. One Piece, 1999. 11 something hundred episodes of One Piece. Whatever date you want to get target by, you enter the date. It'll say, all right, you got to watch this many by this time.
I need that.
Yeah,
for my One Piece journey, which who knows when the heck that's gonna be over. That's awesome.
Yeah. But I only tested out for my use case. So for some other shows or mangas that maybe are titled differently, it might not work the best. But yeah, for JoJo's, I had to put in logic for like, all right, these parts are still part of the same thing that equals out to this total number of episodes. It was a little bit of math going on, plus logic. But yep, got that done.
Amazing. That's so cool. That's awesome. Anything else? Did it take you long to do that? Because I'm assuming not.
It was over the course of like 2 days. Well, I mean, I was planning it for like a week or so.
Yeah.
Just thinking of all the different edge cases and stuff like that, what kind of testing and stuff I needed to do. But yeah, the planning took a little bit longer, but the actual coding part, it was probably like 2 days worth of work.
Nice. Very impressive. That's super cool. All right. Is it my turn?
Let's see. Sure.
Well, I've been playing some video games. More specifically, I have been playing Dispatch. So...
Oh, nice.
What are you looking at me like that?
Yeah, I was wondering what you were playing.
Yes, I did say I was gonna buy it last week, and I look at that. I stuck to my word. So yeah, I bought it yesterday. And I was playing yesterday. I think I've played through. So I stopped in the middle of episode 5 yesterday. I got pretty far because there's only 8 episodes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I stopped in the middle of episode 5.
About done.
I think I'm gonna start that. I think I'm gonna play that episode over though, because I did pretty badly, I will say, for that shift. I was actually very disappointed in myself. I was doing so well up until then, but I think I had something like, I don't even want to say it out loud, how many failures I had in the shift from episode 5.
Your team was all beat up and bloodied.
Yes, they were. I think I had like 10 failures in that episode. I was so mad. I was like, what the hell is going on? So I was like, all right, I think I just need to take a break. So I turned it off. I'm going to finish it. I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and finish it today. It's a short game. It's really fun though. I was enjoying myself. It's great. It's
Is the story engaging you?
Yes, the story is very engaging. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, the story's great. The gameplay portions of it are really fun. So I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying it for sure. So I'll probably be done with that.
You think you'll do another playthrough? I mean, it's still early to tell, so you don't even know what ending you have. But
yeah,
like some of the earlier decisions, you think like you're like, man, maybe I should have chose a different person to.
Maybe I don't know if I feel that way about anything now. Maybe when I get a little into like the last couple of chapter and episodes, I'll feel that way. I do wish I had built some of my characters out a little bit differently though. So I'm like, if I play again, it'll be for that, because playing through this chapter has taught me, I'm like, oh, maybe my roster is not set up really the correct way.
Some of the wording on some of those, it'll be like the crime is happening. It'll be like the wording. And you're like, I definitely need to send this person to do this kind of thing. And it's like a totally different.
Exactly. Mission. Sometimes it's really strange. I did choose Waterboy over Phenomenon. How do you say his name? Phenomenon?
Phenomenon.
And I do regret that choice, I will say. Well, right now I regret it because he has not succeeded on, well, I think he succeeded on like 1 or 2, but that's it. That's it. Every time I send him out, it has mainly been failures. And I'm like, what the hell? Who did you pick?
I picked Waterboy.
Okay.
Me and Phenomenon were beefing, so I was like, I don't want this guy on the team.
Did you have better luck?
Who did you leave? Or who did you cut from the team?
I cut Coupe, I think. Coupe.
Same.
Yeah, I cut Coupe, yeah. Just because Sonar, like, he had so much, like, he was the highest, like, with charisma and intelligence. I'm like, I definitely, like, you need him for a lot of stuff, I find. So I'm like,
that was my exact reason. I was like, if I cut him, no one on the team has like near the intelligence stat that he has right now.
Yeah. So I kept him and I was happy with that choice. But wait, how was your experience with Waterboy? And apologies to people who have not played this game yet, but
yeah.
Spoilers.
These aren't like heavy spoilers, but I mean, there are some options. No story spoilers though yet. Most of my missions I was winning. I think I discovered his team up ability early, or his like power ability early. So I was like, oh snap, I know exactly how to use this guy. But then I built him out with I was pretty much adding all his stats into intelligence.
Yeah.
You know, once you send Sonar, then he comes back, he's a demon. So it's like, all right, well, now we don't have intelligence.
Right. That's true. I did stack a little. I think I've been stacking most of his points into intelligence and like some in charisma also. I don't know. Maybe I'm still just setting him on the wrong things, but he's getting on my nerves. So I'm just like, it's making me regret my choice. But when I go back in today, I'll see what can be salvaged there for sure.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely. I mean to keep starting a new playthrough, but I got to finish some of the backlog games, of course.
Yeah. That's how I feel when because I'm playing Expedition 33 again also, but I think I really don't want to play it again, or at least not right now. I think it's too soon because I stopped playing Dispatch after like how many hours I was playing yesterday. And then I switched to Expedition 33 and I was just like, I'm not feeling it right now. So I might just move on to a different game. Maybe I'll return to Assassin's Creed Shadows after Dispatch is over because I definitely did not finish that game. What else? Oh, yes. Okay, so that's me for video games. And yeah, I'm enjoying Dispatch a lot. It's super cool. Let me just pull up my notes because I forget. Oh, anime. I watched a new show. I watched a new anime that's on Netflix called Love Through a Prism, which is super popular right now. It's 20 episodes on Netflix. It's about a girl who comes from Japan to go to an art school in London, and she meets this guy who's like the number one artist there. Like, she has to be the number one artist in order to stay in London, or else she has to go back to Japan and run her family's kimono business. It's really good. I watched all 20 episodes in like 2 days.
Sheesh.
Yeah. It's really good. It's being really well received right now by the people that are watching it. If you're into slice of life romance animes, definitely a good one to check out. It is on Netflix. It's a Netflix original anime. I am caught up on Spy Family. This is the best season of Spy Family. I don't know if you're caught up on Spy Family. Are you?
I'm way behind. I think I'm still on the second season.
Oh, yeah. So this is the best. This is definitely the best season of Spy Family. I'm really enjoying this season. It gets really in depth. I think it's like it has a way more serious tone than the previous seasons, because like in this season they get into Lloyd's backstory, like his childhood, which is very sad, and then just the other stuff that happens in this season is really good. So you should definitely catch up.
Yeah, I was reading really it at one point too. I think I stopped when they were on like a family cruise or something.
Oh, yeah. That was last season. What season is this? I don't even know what season this is right now.
Is it?
Oh, hold on. Is it 5 or 4? Let me see. Oh, this is only the 3rd season. Wow. Okay, I was way off. Okay, so you're not that far behind then.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Because season 2 was the cruise ship season. So
Gotcha. And that's where I stopped reading. But yeah, I didn't watch that far. So I might not have even started the 2nd season.
So yeah, you're definitely way behind. But you should definitely catch it. It's definitely worth catching up on.
And I gotta watch the movie.
And watch the movie. The movie's not really canon, but it's still, the movie's really good though. Still, I watched it a few months ago. Okay, and then weekly, I'm watching Frieren. 2nd episode was out last week. Did you watch Frieren?
No, I didn't start it yet.
You
I
didn't
want to
start
binge
yet.
it in case it starts slow like it did last time.
Or a little slow. Some stuff happened in this last episode, but
Gotcha.
the first episode was also, but it's only 2 episodes, and so I'm still watching Dark Moon, which I brought up last week, which is the vampire anime that I started watching. There's a whole bunch of new anime that's out right now. Oh, In the Moonlit Dusk, which is another romance anime that I'm watching. There's a whole bunch of new stuff out right now that I want to watch. So like, I just have a long list of stuff that I need to get through. I meant to watch Vigilantes this week, and I forgot to watch that. I think I'm letting that one build up a little bit. Honestly, I need to let some of these build up. I can't keep up with like 10 different shows on a week-to-week basis. I feel it's just hard to remember what I need to get through. Yeah. What else did I watch? I think that's it. And I've been reading The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. It's a romance. It's another romance manga anime. There's an anime out right now too, but I'm reading it. Oops. And yeah, those are all my nerdy things for this week. So yeah. And I watched JJK. I watched JJK because we have an ongoing segment while this season is playing. Is JJK too complex to understand? We'll get to that later. But I did watch it. And yeah, and I finished Gachi Akuta. Sorry. Wow. Forgetting a lot of things. Finished Gachi Akuta.
Oh yeah, I do need to watch that.
I'll get there. Yeah. So that ended pretty good. It ended on a cool, like a nice, on a story cliffhanger. I won't spoil it for you if you haven't seen it. So yeah, those were my nerdy things for the week. I am trying to keep up with everything I'm watching and reading on my anime list. JJK season 3 is not on my anime list, like the specific season. Have you noticed that?
It's called Any List. So it's a different one.
No, it's the same one. Isn't it the same one? Right?
So there's my anime list and then Any List. There's 2.
Oh, there's 2 different ones?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, I got
Why are they named
tracking.
so similarly? Wait. What is this one that you're talking about? Annie List. That's so crazy. Yeah. Wait, but I thought we were friends on my anime list.
We are. I was using both for a little while.
What does Annie List look like? Like, what is the logo?
White A, blue L behind it.
A white A and a blue L behind it.
I don't know if they have an app.
Oh, it's a website. That's why.
Yeah,
okay.
I use a website.
Well, I learned.
But that's also how I use their API for the app that I made.
This whole time I thought you were talking about my anime list. I thought you were talking about you were using the API from my anime list.
Oh, Anime List's API. I think my anime list uses Anime List's API as well.
Oh, okay. Well, I learned something new today. Well, on my anime list, there is no JJK season 3, so y'all gotta fix that if somebody's listening to me.
Crazy thing is, on here on Anime List, it's Jujutsu Kaisen season 3, The Culling Game Part 1. So it's gonna be split up super.
It's a 2-parter. I freaking forgot about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be heavily split up.
Can we stop doing this? I'm not a fan.
Yeah, because there are also different entries in the API too. So like to get all the JoJo's together, I had to figure out what each one was called individually, and then it was a lot.
That's really annoying. I would like us to stop splitting up anime seasons, but no one's gonna listen, so it's fine. Anyway, let's get into some video game news. We got some stuff going on. I'm sorry if people are tired of hearing us talk about Expedition 33. I'm also kind of tired of talking about it, so I'm gonna let this be the last thing that we talk about.
Are you leaving the cult?
No, I'm not leaving the cult. It's still a game that I love. I just feel like I'm done talking about the accolades it's getting. Everyone knows. I think hyping it up this much is also kind of hurting it, because I feel like when something is this hyped up, people that have not played it just don't want to play it because everyone's just hyping it up so much. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's what happened to me with Game of Thrones.
All that to say, though, it is definitely worth playing, even though it is very hyped up. But I recognize that it being so hyped up wouldn't turn people off from playing it. Anyway, so let this be the last time I talk about the awards. But they did set a record for Game of the Year awards that it's won so far, and it has surpassed Elden Ring, who previously had that title. It has clocked, so it's gotten, which is, this is a big number, but then when reading further into this article, this also includes like awards given from like podcasts and like news outlets and things like that, that they award there. So like that's where this big number is coming from. I'm like 436 awards. I'm like, I feel like there hasn't even been that many official game awards for this, but that's where this number is coming from. So in total, it has 436 awards from this award season. Elden Ring had 429. And then the rest of the top 5 of highest grossing awards after that was The Last of Us Part 2 at 326, Baldur's Gate 3 at 288, and The Witcher 3 at 281. So it's a big wins for Expedition 33 for sure. And I think that like in percentage wise, it's scooped up like the 70% of awards given out this year, which is crazy. But yeah. There's still some awards. There's still some video game awards this year that have not happened yet. So I'm sure it's going to rack up some more. But it's done a great job. It's had a very sweeping year this year in the award season.
Oh, yeah. I hear the gaming community is waiting on the Blerdsnerds gaming awards.
Are they?
That's just what I hear.
Everyone knows my pick for game of the year. So what's your pick for game of the year, James? I already know it, but I want you to say it.
Arc Raiders.
Oh, is that what oh, wow. I thought you were going to say something else. Okay.
Nah,
I thought you were going to say Ghost of Yotei. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, so that is my pick. That's the game I picked. For indie game, Dispatch is an indie. Is Dispatch considered an indie game?
I think it is.
Okay. I haven't finished Dispatch yet, so maybe I'll finish before I give my take. I also haven't played Silksong yet, so I don't know. Who knows if I'll ever make it to that game, because I have not had the desire to pick up Hollow Knight again, so I will eventually.
I do think Dispatch deserves more recognition.
Yes, it was definitely like feeling like it was kind of snubbed this year, huh? It hasn't been, I haven't seen its name circulating through the rounds.
So it did for me what Clair Obscur did for like turn-based games for strategy games to me. So because I was previously not really a strategy game fan,
I'm not a strategy game.
After playing that, I'm like, oh man, maybe I like strategy games.
Yeah. So I am also not a fan of strategy games. I think this game is like, yeah, exactly how you just said it. Strategy games for people that don't like strategy games. Because I attempted to play like Civilization, which is a big strategy game that people love, and I hate it. I hated every second of it. But this one is fun. It is definitely fun. And yeah, it's definitely not getting the recognition that it deserves. I don't know why.
They say a season 2 is coming out.
Is it? Wow, yes. They should just keep expanding on it. That is awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, so hopefully it does.
Yeah, it's definitely feeling like very snubbed. Did it win any awards? Let me Google this.
Yeah, I remember. I had looked it up at one point.
So it won Outstanding Story at the Steam Awards. It was nominated. Obviously, we knew it was nominated at the Game Awards, but it didn't win anything at the Game Awards.
No official wins, but they were nominated for best debut indie game. So for sure indie, and then player's voice nominee.
Okay. Still underserved, I think. It's a great game. And I was about to say something else about this, and I lost my train of thought. But yeah, definitely snubbed, I think. If you haven't played Dispatch yet, you totally should. Oh, I was going to mention, so I was originally going to buy it for my Steam Deck and play it on my Steam Deck. But I bought it on PlayStation, and I'm really glad I did, just because of the nature of the game. How it's like it's almost like you're watching a show while also playing a game. I just feel like it served me a lot better to like be playing that on my TV. So I'm glad I bought it on my PlayStation. Yeah. Rather than having bought it on my Steam Deck. I feel like it wouldn't have been. It contributed to the experience for sure.
Yeah, I played it on PC, so I felt like I was in that call center myself, dispatching heroes.
That's cool. Did you play a cinematic mode? Because at first I started it interactive, and then I had to turn that off very quickly. It was really annoying.
I think I did interactive mode.
Did you?
I think so. I don't remember.
That's like when they like make you like press random buttons to like do like stupid random actions in the middle of the story.
Oh yeah, I had to do inputs. It was like quick time inputs.
Oh, I didn't like that. I started off like that, and I was like, nah, I'm good. So I went back to cinematic mode. But yeah, the game is awesome. So if you haven't played it, definitely play it. Okay, speaking of strategy games, before we get to Arc Raiders, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw our Final Fantasy story in here, just because the Part 3 director confirms that the Return of Queen's Blood, which is a strategy game within Final Fantasy, is returning in Part 3 of the remake, and some other original mini games from the original game. But Queen's Blood, which people really liked, I honestly didn't care for it, again, because I don't like strategy games. So they said that they're going to build upon it more in this game. And then snowboarding, which was an original mini game from the original Final Fantasy VII, they're going to bring that back and incorporate it more into the story. This kind of makes me nervous that they are going to make the same mistake with mini games that they did in part 2. So I don't really know how to feel about this. James, did you like Queen's Blood? I don't remember if you did or not.
I wasn't like thrilled by it. Like I didn't go out my way to play more Queen's Blood. I think I did only the mandatory stuff. But it wasn't like a huge hassle. It was like, okay, this is a decent break from the action or exploring. So, but I mean, that's, hopefully they don't force you to do a whole lot of it.
Yeah, I definitely did not like it, and I did not. Any chance I had to avoid playing it, I did. I just could not get the grasp of it. But again, strategy games are not for me, except this patch. But I'm really hoping that they are not minigame heavy again. I think that was the biggest mistake of the second game. So it kind of seems like they're kind of like, maybe they're going to scale it back and only do a little bit of it. But, we can only hope. We don't have any inkling of when this game is going to come out. They said they're making steady. Yeah, they said they're making steady progress toward it. Although, like in this article specifically, and the article that we are citing from right now is IGN, the director was saying that the game is playable right now, but they're just like they're making sure that like it's a quality product. So that kind of sounds like it shouldn't be that much longer. But who the heck knows with Square Enix? You know what I mean?
Right? No trailers, no nothing yet.
No. So that doesn't make me feel like we're getting it anytime soon. We're coming up on the 2-year anniversary of the second game. February 29th is the 2-year anniversary. If it's going to come out at all, it's probably going to be like, I hope not another 2 years, maybe like a year and a half, judging just by what we have of the game so far. I don't know.
What was the gap between the first two?
That's a good question. I think it was like 3 years. 2020, April 10th, 2020. So it was 4 years in between the first game and the second game. Please don't make it another 4 years. I beg you. I feel like it shouldn't take that long, judging by what they're saying. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Since they knew it was going to be a trilogy all along, they probably started planning ahead anyways. So some of the things that maybe would take some of the time would be reduced.
Yeah.
As far as story elements, technology has improved, so I'm sure they have different processes from 2020 to now.
When they do announce part 3, though, I think I will be replaying both of these games just because I enjoy them both. So I'm looking forward to that whenever we get a release date. And then as far as Kingdom Hearts, who the heck knows? Who's counting? Certainly not me. All right, let's move on. Okay, so interesting, quirky story that I saw that I definitely, and I wish Jaja was here so I could talk about it too, since you guys both love Arc Raiders. So Arc Raider players have bombarded the real life Stella Montis hotel with 5-star reviews, just like specifically tied to the game, because I guess Stella Montis is a area or a hotel that has the same name, is an area in Arc Raiders, but there is a real Stella Montis hotel. So a bunch of Arc Raider players have been leaving a bunch of comments and reviews underneath, like for the hotel, just like specifically related to the game. They're like 5-star reviews, but they're like, hold on, let me pull like a direct quote from one just to give an example. Oh yeah. So one person wrote like, great place, but I do recommend travel solo for this hotel. Any group bigger than 2 has a very high chance of meeting rats in the lobby. Hotel has a medical section, which is a hot spot for dead bodies. So a bunch of comments like that, which is funny, but I wanted to get your opinion on this, James, just like in general. I was like, is this not hurting the business? I mean, they're 5-star reviews, but like, are people not going to be confused when they read these? People are definitely
going to be confused.
Right.
So many people are going to have no context.
Yes.
Then talking about rats in the lobby, someone's like, oh, they have rats, but that's
right.
a gaming term. Of course, someone's like, I'm not staying anywhere with rats, but
exactly.
And it mentioning dead bodies, of course, no one's going to want to stay there.
Yeah, like I can only imagine that if I'm somebody that's actually trying to stay here, like I would be so confused. I'm like, would I decide to not book because of this? I'm surprised the hotel hasn't made a comment on it yet. The hotel hasn't commented, but if I was them, I would probably delete all these comments. Like, it's funny, but like I feel like all these reviews have to be removed. Yeah, they're definitely gonna have to be removed. But like, also, why would you do that as an Arc Raider player? Like, you have to also know that it's going to be confusing for people who have no context as to what you're talking about. So it's kind of weird that they have done that.
For likes and views, you trying to get giggles off of a likes on like a Yelp or something like that. That's crazy.
Right. I know. It's like common sense would tell you why this is a bad idea. So it's kind of weird. But again, I'm not surprised by this. It's another form of toxicity from the gaming community, even though it seems well intentioned. That's what I thought. But it is funny. It's funny if you get it, but it's not funny because a majority of the people who are probably staying at this hotel don't get it. So I think y'all should stop doing that.
It could have very well went the other way too. Like they could be review bombing it, a la Let's Play, just because something in the video game. So.
But like this is also just a form of review, even though it's like they're rating it 5 stars, just like the descriptions that they're giving. Like that's definitely just another version of review bombing because you're still saying technically negative things about it just through context of the game, but it still comes off negative for people that are like reading. Like I can just imagine like a 70-year-old couple trying to book their vacation in Italy and they're like, what? I'm sure that the comments are going to get removed.
Stella Monsters is a big meme in our creators right now. And
is it?
Yeah, it's a huge. They say if you're running low on loot, Stella Monsters with a free loadout, and then just be a rat.
Interesting.
Catch somebody slipping. That's a well-intentioned player.
I wish I knew anything about what that meant. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Basically backstab people. That's what they're basically saying. Backstab somebody. Because I mean, there's a trust system in the game, of course, where like you don't have to shoot people, but you can't. And you might just say, hey, like, oh, I'm minding my business. I'm doing this. And as soon as that person turns their back, bam, you gotta.
Maybe this is the year I'll get.
That's ratting.
Maybe this is the year I'll get good at shooting games. Probably not, but I
think you gotta find one that you like. That's like a subject matter that you like.
Yeah, that's true. I was like not terrible at Fortnite the couple times that I've dabbled into that, but I don't want to play Fortnite on a regular basis. Absolutely not. But if you're an Arc Raiders fan, don't leave a comment on the Stella Montes Hotel. Leave them be.
Yeah, leave the game in the game.
Yes, for sure. All right. Let's move on to some Forza news. So, Forza 6, they have released the price of their premium upgrade, which gives you 4 days early access to the game, and it gives you access to both of their unreleased and unannounced DLC packs. And it gives you a couple other things. I think it gives you access to more cars and something else, like a welcome pack. But the cost of this premium upgrade is $60, which is the cost of the game. So basically, for the price of buying the game again, you can have early access. That is 4 days early. And you can have access to DLC that doesn't exist. And apparently, so they've been doing this for a long time. I don't play Forza, so I'm just like getting hip to this. Is this not a scam? To me, like,
no, this is it's like common practice. So 2K does it. Some people get it.
Oh my God.
Like they'll pay. I know 2K does. I think Call of Duty does as well. Like the early access, it might cost more, but you do get access earlier. And then it does come with things that are promised on the back end, which it's
Right.
weird they haven't announced. I mean, well, not weird, but it does something they haven't announced because you don't even know if you're gonna like what they do announce.
But that's mainly what I'm trying to get at, though. It's that part of it, and it's also just the fact that it costs the whole price of another game.
Yeah. I wonder what the DLC on its own is going to cost. So I imagine it's probably going to be $30.
$30. Yeah, so you're paying
25.
just early. I don't know. I guess just the fact that it's like, because Forza 6 is not out yet. So it's like, right? It's not out yet, right?
Yeah, it comes
Let me just make sure. Right. So it's not out yet, right? So it's like you pay $119 for the premium bundle, which includes the game and the premium access. And then you don't know if you're going to like the game. Like if you pre-order it, say. You don't know if you're going to like the game. So it's like, and then you don't know if you're going to even like the DLC. So even though it's common practice, I feel like this common practice is a scam. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
The series enthusiasts for sure. If my first Forza, I would not be paying for the premium bundle $120 and then the premium upgrade. Those are separate things, but my entry into a series would not be this high of a price.
Yeah, the price point is just crazy. It's like really, it's literally the same price as the game. I don't know. And I guess like 2 unreleased DLC, like I am guessing that DLCs will be $30, but it's just the fact that you don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
And you like,
oh wait, it's cost $60 instead of $70.
What cost $60 instead of $70?
The game, yeah.
The game is $60 instead of $70, and your premium upgrade.
Almost all games are $70 these days, so you are saving a little bit of money.
Well, there's a win. No. Wait. Is the game $60 or is the premium upgrade bundle $60?
Not the actual Forza Horizon 6 is 16
Okay,
months.
okay. Well, that's something, I guess. I don't know. I guess, like, I just don't understand that. I'm not the type of person, like, I don't play Forza or 2K or, like, the games where, like, they're being updated and these types of things exist for them. Just thinking about, like, how expensive video games are already, it just seems like that to me seems like a waste of money. Because really, at that point, you can just buy the DLC when it comes out after you decided that you like Forza, and after you decided that you want to play the DLC based on what the DLC is going to be. So really, right now, you're just paying to get 4 days early access to the game, that doesn't seem like if you can't wait 4 days to play the game, then what are we doing here? I don't know. That's just to me like what that seems like. Like that seems like all it is to me, and I don't think that that's worth it.
Yeah, there's some other stuff in here that I'm sure Forza fans probably know more about. So they have Car Pass. So it says it adds 30 more cars to your game. So 1 car per week, VIP membership, and a welcome pack. I don't know what all that is exactly, but
you can also get those 2 things that you just said, the Car Pass and the welcome pack. You can get those in the deluxe edition of the game. So they have the game, they have the deluxe edition, which are just those 2 things, and then they have the premium bundle, which is the 4 days early access and the access to the DLC and the car pack and the welcome pack. That includes all that stuff. So I don't know. Maybe it's worth it to some people. I don't know. Let us know in the comments.
Minus.
Yeah, for the Forza enthusiasts.
Studios.
Let us know. Actually, I mean, they might be. I don't think people are as pressed about games costing a lot as I thought. I asked a lot of people over the last couple of weeks, like a lot of people that I know that love like Steam, if they're gonna buy a Steam machine at $1,000 price point, and a lot of them said yes. So
I think people pay for what they like.
Yeah, I think so too. So that's fine. I just want to know if people also think. Explain the value to me, if this is something that you're gonna buy. I'm just interested to know.
Yeah, but I mean, I think everybody has their own thing that they'll spend more money on than someone else might be like. Why are you spending that much money on?
It's true. It's true.
Like you with your plushies.
Wow. Yes. Okay. I don't know about that. I don't think I would spend over a certain amount of money on a stuffed animal.
But definitely more than someone else would.
True. But good perspective there, James.
We all got our things that will pay more than the ordinary.
Yeah. Good perspective. What would you spend more of the ordinary?
There are many things that I'm willing to pay top dollar for.
Anything JoJo's related, I'm sure.
Yeah, clothes, car. Well, I already got my dream car, but cars, I definitely would spend a pretty penny on. Anything fashion related, travels for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like I think it's more. I don't think that it's more so like there are people who are willing to spend money on it because that's what they like. That's one thing. I think it's just the principle of it. Is the principle of it a scam? That's really what I'm trying to get down to. The principle of this specific thing, not the principle of everything else.
Okay, so like battle passes then, like Marvel Rivals battle pass. Like some people's like, I'm not paying $10 per season to get a battle pass. But me, I'm like, I'm having fun. I don't mind paying this $10.
Yeah. I guess it's just the principle is because it's like the live service principle. I just don't know if I'm completely bought into it. I think that's what it is, but that's neither here nor there. Y'all have fun playing Forza when it comes out. It looks like it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I know some people got their whole like the driving wheel chair.
Yeah,
like the wraparound screen. It gets serious. We got one of those at work. I never used it. Maybe I'll play it just see.
That's awesome. If you have space in your home for that, that's amazing because that seems really cool. I think I would understand it if you were like really into it like that because like that seems like a really cool experience. All right. So next in video game news, Fable, the reboot release window is set for fall 2026, and it's gonna launch day 1 on PS5, which is very, very interesting. Well, we have talked about this before about cross-platform releases, but I don't think anybody expected Fable. Fable is like a Microsoft game. Well, you know what?
Proper Xbox. This was at peak Game Wars. This was like their leading soldier.
Yes, their leading game, and it is coming out on PlayStation 5 day 1. And I think a lot of people were expecting it to just like, I think a lot of people were expecting a delay in the PlayStation release, like, oh, maybe after a couple months it'll come to PlayStation. So I think a lot of people are surprised that PlayStation is getting it on day 1. I'm happy about this because I am going to play Fable when it comes to PlayStation on day 1. I'm excited. I don't know how other people feel. I mean, I don't know why you would be mad as an Xbox fan. Like, just play the game on Xbox if you have an Xbox. But it is interesting that they're like their biggest like franchise. It is interesting that they are putting on PlayStation on day one. I wonder like what their thought process was behind that.
And PC as well. But it's all about money
NPC,
at
yeah,
the end of the day. Why would you limit your dollars? I mean,
it's
that's
true.
usually what it comes to. But
Yeah, it's true.
yeah, I
Like
think
they
the
want
days of
us.
console exclusivities are kind of coming to an end. Unless it's
Yeah,
literally hardware block, like some of the things that only work on a PlayStation controller make sense that doesn't go to other platforms.
yeah, like Astrobot.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all about like wanting your game to reach bigger audiences, and in turn, you make more money in that way. So I do agree. I think console exclusivity is something that is probably going to come to an end, especially as people are expecting. Well, I'm going to speak specifically to Microsoft and Xbox, who like they wanted them to make a 30% profit margin, which seems kind of crazy for in the video game industry. So it's like, how do you do that without laying everyone off? Maybe exploring just opening your games up to a wider audience will get you there. It'll get you there probably a little bit faster than just hogging the games to yourself. So I think that's also part of it.
Yep. I think cloud gaming has also just kind of helped out a lot because now it's not hardware dependent. It's you can just play via cloud. So if
Hmm.
you got good enough internet,
Yeah.
you can play it on your TV if you want to.
Yeah. Good enough internet, something I don't have. But yeah, I'm excited about this. Because this Fable reboot, I don't know if are you into Fable at all?
No, I actually never played it.
Yeah. I have played it in the past before. But I haven't played it in a while. The reboot looks really cool. It looks like I'm seeing a lot of like, the stuff that they've been releasing for it. It looks like it's gonna be really good. So I'm excited. And I feel like playing it this time around might actually get me really into it just based off of what I've been seeing. So I'm excited that it's coming to PlayStation on day one.
Yep, does look cool. And it'll be on Game Pass too. So any Game Pass subscribers, you will not have to drop that 70.
Yes, nice. Okay, anything else in video game news before you move on to TV news?
Nah, stop throwing Marvel Rivals games. I'm trying to rank up.
All right. So last week, was it last week or was it the week before? We were talking about Sinners predictions.
Yep,
I think it was a
week before.
week before, yeah, because I remember Jaja being part of that conversation. Okay, so as predicted, Sinners has broken a record with 16 Oscar nominations. Pretty good, and it better win something. Because do the 16 nominations even matter to you, James, if they don't even take home one of those awards?
Nah, yeah, I think counting nominations is kind of weird because
Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to say it's like a pity award if they don't end up winning anything, but it's like, hey, at least they got nominated. Like it's like,
Yeah.
hey, we mentioned them, but we kind of always had no intention of giving them anything.
Yeah. Because they were kind of snubbed at the Golden Globes, I would say. They didn't win. I don't think they won. Did they win anything out of their nominations? Let me fact check myself. I think yes, it won the Cinematic and Box Office Achievement Award, which is an award that they kind of just made up when Wicked came out last year. I don't think that like it's not an acclaimed category because it's like kind of new and it kind of like is like
There's no
you made a bunch of money at the
prestige to it.
yeah, you made a bunch of money at the box office. Here you go, and they won Best Original Score, so that well deserved. But those are the two things that they won, so that is kind of disappointing. Yeah, I hope that they win in like a Best Director. Like Ryan Coogler definitely deserves that, so I hope that the Academy does not let them down, but who the heck knows?
They deserve many of awards. Delroy
They
Lindo,
do.
for sure. Shout out to Unk.
Yes.
He is a powerhouse in acting. I don't think he gets
Yes.
his credit for being a great actor.
Yes. Okay, so just to run through what they were nominated for, I think is this not all the categories? I feel like it is. Let me just go through it. So Michael B. Jordan is nominated for Best Performance by an Actor in a Leading Role. Yes, Delroy Lindo is nominated for Best Supporting Actor. For Best Actress, okay, no one in the Best Actress category, which could be a snub for, oh my God, why do I keep forgetting her name? I'm so sorry.
Wouldn't we?
Wait, hold on, let me just make sure that I'm not missing anything. Oh yes, she is in there. Never mind. But
Yeah, the supporting actress.
snub for Haley Steinfeld though, in leading. I think she could have been in there. She did a good job in that movie. Another thing, Demon Slayer was nominated for Best Animated Feature Film of the Year at the Golden Globes, but they were not nominated for Best Animated Film of the Year at the Oscars. Very surprising.
K-pop Demon Hunters, I'm sure.
Yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters is in here, but no Demon Slayer love here. Achievement in Casting. Okay, so they have an Achievement in Casting nomination, which is cool. They have an Achievement in Cinematography nomination. They have an achievement in costume design nomination. They have an achievement in directing nomination. They have a achievement in film editing nomination. Great. They have achievement in makeup and hairstyling. Achievement in music written for motion pictures, which is original score. They have an achievement in music written for motion pictures for original song. They have a nomination in production design. They have a nomination in sound, achievement in sound, achievement in visual effects, original screenplay. They have a nomination there, and then also for best motion picture of the year. So a lot of good opportunities there. So hopefully we see some awards for some of these things. It is a competitive movie year. I get that, but they deserve a lot of these. So I will be watching and hopefully will not be disappointed. Okay, let's move on.
Let's see, where are we taking this? We had Supergirl. We got a new look here. Jason Momoa as Lobo officially.
Wait.
Whole thing was like 26 seconds.
Wait, sorry. I stopped here. Your audio dropped for 3 seconds, so I did not hear anything you just said. What did you say?
Oh, we got Lobo, an official look at Lobo.
Mm-hmm.
Played by Jason Momoa.
Yes. How do you feel about him playing Lobo? And then he was Aquaman for many, many years in the DCEU. I mean, I guess it's the same thing. I guess the same thing for Tony Stark coming back as Dr. Doom after he was Iron Man for many years, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're like, oh man, this actor is just permanently this person.
Yeah.
If he got the chops, he got the chops. I don't know anything about Lobo personally, so I guess I'm looking forward.
He seemed, just from the little bit that I did see though, he seems like he's going to be better in this role than he was in the role of Aquaman. So it might be a good thing.
Yeah, I'll probably be watching this.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Supergirl. It looks like it's,
So we got June 20.
Yes. It's part of the many, many things that are coming out this year. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll be seeing that in the movie theater.
We also got to look at Super Mario Galaxy, a new look here. And we finally got to see Yoshi.
Yes, got to see Yoshi. Yoshi looks like he's going to be main part of the cast once they find him in the movie.
Yep, so we got a full-length trailer on this one. 2 minutes. They had showed their fire power up.
Yep.
Mario and Luigi as babies. Yoshi. I'm definitely going to see this movie. Wait, when does this one drop? April 1st.
April 1st, right around the corner. April Fool's Day. Right around the corner. I'm going to see that. I'm going to rewatch the first one because, again, I fell asleep. I mentioned this. I fell asleep in that movie and I never watched it again. But I am looking forward to this. It looks like it's going to be good. The first one was good from what I remember of it. But
you were just sleepy in there.
I was. And then what's going on? Wonder Man starts this week. If it's not already out by the time this podcast comes out, I forgot what day this week it comes out. But
I think the 20th.
Oh, okay. So no, a couple days. It comes out in a couple days.
Yeah, but sometime this week for sure.
Yeah, I think it's the 27th.
7th. Okay, even sooner. Sure. Oh yeah, 27th.
Yeah, but it has one of the highest Rotten Tomato scores of any, or it has the second highest Rotten Tomato score in the MCU. What can we make of that? That this is going to be a fantastic show?
That's what I'm gathering.
Right, because sometimes I get confused by how Rotten Tomatoes works because it's like, they have the tomato meter, and then they have what is the meter that means that something's bad? I don't know. It confuses me. Is this a good thing? This is a good thing, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Okay. Miss Marvel is the first one, has a 98%. That's what kind of threw me off, because I'm like, was Miss Marvel good? I don't remember. I think it was okay.
Yeah, it was all right to me.
Yeah, so I'm confused that it's
rated in Marvel. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm kind of confused that it's sitting at the top with a 98%. That's why I'm like, is this good or bad?
But then Black Panther is third, so I'm like, okay. I know for sure I like that movie.
Yeah. But I guess that gives us something to look forward to. It means that, we might be in for some good programming. It's been a while for Marvel, so in terms of shows. So we'll see.
I mean, I was going to watch it regardless, but
me too.
I was going to watch it. Rated highly. I was like, okay, maybe they put some care into this one. It's dropping all at once, by the way. So
another one of the dropping all at once, which I don't understand this trend that we're on. But we're here. So what more can we do about that? But yeah, I don't get it. So yeah, we'll be watching that. So yeah, we'll we can maybe talk about the next episode when we're back. All right, let's move into some anime news. Only one thing in anime news to talk about real quick. We'll go to that first. So Dragon Ball 40th anniversary is this year, and they had a 40th anniversary event, and they announced a bunch of stuff. They announced I'm going to call this a new season of Dragon Ball Super. They're adapting the Galactic Patrol arc, right, of Dragon Ball Super, but they keep calling it a new show that's announced, but it's Dragon Ball Super still, so it's still Dragon Ball Super. So I'm just gonna say it's a new season of Dragon Ball Super, right? That part was confusing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a new part of the ongoing.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah. So it's currently in production, but it's not coming out until 2027, which is next. We're in 20. Yes. Okay. I'm like, okay. So it'll come out next year. I'm like, what year are we in? And then what else are we getting? We're getting a new game, right? That was announced. Age 1000. There's an announcement trailer for that. Which I actually didn't see the trailer. James, did you see it? Did you watch this?
Yeah. It
Okay.
wasn't like it didn't tell you much.
Okay. Yeah. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is gonna get a massive new DLC. So people that love that game, y'all have that to look forward to. Dragon Ball Super is also getting an anime about Beerus specifically.
No, it's a remake of the Beerus movie that already dropped.
There's a Beerus movie? I did not know that. I have not seen it. It's a remake. Are we there yet? What are they remaking? How many years ago did that come out?
This one I'm actually not excited for. I mean,
yeah.
I don't speak for the whole fandom, but why are we remaking this already?
Right. I'm like, oh, it hasn't been that long, so that's kind of strange.
Well, they say it's an enhanced version of the story, so maybe there'll be some extra details added. But
maybe.
Yeah, this is not what the streets want.
No. The streets want some more exclusive merch, as James can attest after buying that jacket. That's what we all want. Yes. But yeah, so we have some stuff to look forward to there. Wait, James, have you started rewatching Dragon Ball yet? Or have you not started?
Nah.
Okay.
I got my hands full with JoJo's and Dr. Stone.
Oh, okay. So that's a little bit later down the
but after April, once I'm caught up, then it's going to be time.
Okay. Got you. All right.
So I was actually going to rewatch it because I was planning to read Super, but now we know that a season of Super is coming.
Yes.
Which maybe I'll be caught up by then. If it's coming
2027, you'll have so much time. Yeah. Unless it's dropping right at the beginning of 2027. Who knows? No one knows.
But I'm not trying to speed run this one. Like JoJo's, I got a deadline. So I'm speed running that one, but yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. So let's get into our new weekly segment. Is JJK too complex to be enjoyable? James, what did you think of episode 3 of JJK?
This week, we are back to smoke.
Yep.
The politics of the family and the internet-connected families, I'm a little bit lost on.
Yes.
That's probably just details that I forgot. So I probably should have refreshed myself going into it.
I don't think that those are details that they really ever went into. Unless I missed something, I don't think that those
they for sure talked about how the families connect. Because they mentioned the different clans. Did they? Like, in detail?
I feel like I don't recall that. I don't know.
Well, I'll definitely have to watch some review videos. But as far as the action,
the action was good. It was a great action episode. It was not comparing the episode, the Culling Game explanation episode. It was not as confusing. But yes, the family politics were a little bit confusing, but not as confusing as the episode before. So I was able to follow it a little bit more. I didn't feel like, I feel like I probably could have benefited from watching somebody's breakdown of the family politics, but I didn't feel like I definitely needed to in order for me to say that I liked or disliked this episode. So it was good. And yeah, the action was great. So
animation was good.
Yes.
Whoever's over at One Punch Man, take note.
Is this Mappa? What studio is this?
Mappa.
It is Mappa. Okay. What studio is it for One Punch? Yeah, they need some. One Punch Man needs to help. But yes, they do need to take note. Yes. So all in all, I still say that JJK is probably, I still dub it as a confusing anime. Like, there are just so many details that are just like hard to keep up with. And
it is a bit hard to follow.
It is hard to follow. I still say it's hard to follow. We'll continue to follow the season. Again, we'll see once they actually get into the Culling Game. I feel like I don't know when they are actually going to get into it. Like, are we going to get another? I didn't watch the preview do you watch the previews for the following episodes when you watch anime? I always go to the next episode by then, or just turn it off once the episode's over.
Because sometimes they'll have when they have the chibi characters at the end that kind of explain what's going on. Sometimes they do have in episode explanations at the end, or just some not filler, but just a little fun thing at the end.
Yeah,
so I do like when shows do that.
I never watched that far.
Yeah, that was it was a preview of the next episode. So it looks like it's gonna be some more fighting going on.
Okay, but does it look like the culling game has started, or does it look like this is just still before
I
activity?
think it's still before.
Okay, I wonder how long this is gonna take. Interesting, but yeah, I still think it's a little hard to compared to other. It's definitely not just like a sit down and kind of like you definitely can't zone out when you're watching
That's
JJK.
your homework.
Yeah, I mean, if you're watching it,
don't look away.
Well, if you're watching it subbed, you can never zone out, and I was watching it subbed, but I feel like even watching it subbed, it's even harder because I feel like I'm trying to read the subtitles, process what it's saying, and then I also have to look at the imagery. But like, I feel like I have to work harder to do that in this show. Read, process, and then watch. Well, like I especially was experiencing that last week. Those
episode. Random text dumps.
Yeah, the walls of text. They need to stop doing that. I wish that they would stop. It's too much. But yeah, we'll see how it progresses as we go on. I'm starting to think that I really only like JJK for the two specific characters of Gato and Gojo, just because they're interesting characters. I don't know if I'm vibing with the whole story overall. I think it's too much, but we'll see.
Time to watch some breakdowns.
Yeah, I have been. I haven't watched. I have a breakdown of the clan family politics saved. I meant to watch it before this episode, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. I forgot, but that's probably going to be YouTube is probably going to be my best friend while watching this season. So we'll see.
Nice.
Before we wrap for this week, I wanted to ask James, as a K-pop fan that you say that you are, did you purchase any tickets for BTS?
I did not play the BTS Olympics. Try to get tickets. I saw some of those queue times. I was good.
I don't feel like paying. I really do. I would love to see them, but I also don't want to pay those prices as well. Especially in New Jersey, it's super expensive. But in Baltimore, I looked at the Baltimore tickets, and they were not that expensive. They only had seats left in the way upper, all the way at the top. This is cheaper, but then I have to get there and stay there probably. That's more money. What about Twice? Are you going to go see Twice?
Twice is coming to DC in February. I'll be there.
Are you?
Yeah.
Wait, really? You bought a ticket?
Yeah, I told you this was in October. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, you really are a fan.
Down me.
I don't know if you actually. I don't know. Did you actually tell me that you bought a ticket, or did you say you were going to buy a ticket? And I just didn't think
at the time I was still going to.
Yeah. You didn't tell me you actually did it. Wow, so crazy. So when is it in February? Because
February 13th.
Oh, okay. So
actually, they're here 2 days in a row. So maybe I should look at the other day and see, are the tickets cheaper on that day?
So you're gonna go. I am gonna see them on the 18th of February. So they're going to DC first, it sounds like, and then they're coming to New York. So.
Oh yeah, Belmont Park. Yeah, I was thinking of going to that one too, just because I'm that big of a Twice fan. Just because I'm that big.
I'm excited for you, James. I'm excited for you to go on this journey of K-pop.
Look forward to it.
All right. Anything else before we wrap up for this week?
Nah, none from me.
All right. Well, everyone, thanks for joining us for another episode of the podcast. As always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Blerdsnerds, follow us on TikTok, Blerdsnerds_pod. Send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com, if you're a creator of color in the nerd space and you're looking to come on to talk about your work. We would love to have you. Subscribe to our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or podcast listening app of choice. And more importantly, subscribe to us on YouTube. We'd appreciate all the support there, just in the subscriber numbers. If you would just subscribe to us there, that would be great. And as always, thank you for the continued support. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.